the medals for a country in individual events so far. Let's see if we might have one clean sweep in individual events, but now we have to enjoy this final event, which is the 4x100 meters freestyle relay. Again, points totals. There's the home team. Joana CALADO, Simone FRAGOSO, Renata Pinto, Teresa NEVES. Strong Spanish team. Hernandez, Santos, PERALES, GASCON, MARQUES, SOTO, KUKANOVA Valeriia, PAVLOVA and MAMLINA. The Russian team, they're going to be tough to beat. And Hungary, well, the youngsters from Hungary, PAP, KONKOLY, SOS and KEZDI. Again, different combinations we're seeing here, Liz. As long as your points totals do not add up to more than 34 points, then you can enter a team here. Great Britain, European record holders. I wonder if that time may be under threat tonight. Very strong Russian team. The Spanish team doesn't look too shabby either. Hungarians have got a very strong start. They start off with an S10, an S9, an S10, then finish with an S5. So the other team's likely to be playing catch-up. Not sure what's happening at the start here. There seems to be a little bit of confusion.
No one saw anything, I don't think. I think it was a technical fault with the microphone.
We are on the way nearly for the women's 4x100 freestyle. Joana CALADO goes for Portugal, the S9 swimmer. Hernandez Santos from Spain, the S10 swimmer, in the lead at the moment. KUKANOVA, the S9 swimmer from Russia. And Bianka PAP, the S10 swimmer from Hungary. So, should be pretty even. Two S10s leading the field at the moment, two S9s not far behind.
Yeah, but all countries choosing to start off with a higher classification swimmer to try and get, normally that is to try and get an advantage and get the lower classification swimmers out in front of the clear water so they don't have all the waves. But these teams are all quite evenly matched in the early stages, so the advantage might not be had.
Well, Bianka PAP going well, very well for Hungary, and it is Hernandez Santos going well for Spain. It looks like Spain are going to have that lead, but Bianka PAP coming back strongly there in the closing stages of that first leg. So Bianka PAP will hand over for Hungary. They are likely to go out with the lead, certainly in the first 2 or 3 swimmers. They've got the lower class swimmer to come at the end of the race. And going in for the second legs, well, Teresa PERALES in for Spain, and Zsofia KONKOLY, the S9 swimmer, in for Hungary. So Hungary using up their points early.
Yeah, and again, Paul, it's all down to tactics, really. Do you put your lower class swimmer in early on and then play catch up and chase down the rest of the race, as the Spanish are planning to do, or do you do what the Hungarians are doing and front load your team with your fastest, higher classification swimmers and give your lower class swimmers the best chance at holding on?
Well, Hungary have got a 5-second advantage there as they're coming down to the halfway point. VLADYKINA going in for Russia, and well, the Spanish team losing ground slightly with Teresa PERALES, but she is their lower class swimmer, and they have got a cracking last pair to come in Sarai GASCON and Nuria MARQUES SOTO. Hungary will lead at the halfway point, and another S10 swimmer going in the water now.
Yeah, Zsofia KONKOLY just handed over to Luca, and so they are really making the most of maximising the front loading of this team that they've got to give the S5 swimmer, Reka KEZDI, the best chance to hold on to the lead. But I expect the Russians will start to chase them down, and the Spaniards, and we're in for an exciting finish.
Well, we could well be there. Sarai GASCON is in for Spain. She is in 3rd position at the moment. She is chasing down Maria Pavlova, an S8 swimmer. And there is Luca Sos, but she will need a big lead because the Hungarians have an S5 swimmer on the final leg, and it is going to be tough for her to hold on against the big names of MARQUES SOTO and MAMLINA. But Hungary going well. Luca has given them a great chance to get into the medal positions. Portugal in 4th position at the moment out of the 4 teams. Hungary going over, and there we go, 319.11. Not sure it is going to be enough, and it's going to be a fantastic finish here, but what a swim from lane 4, Spain. Sarai GASCON has brought them right back into contention.
Yes, Sarai GASCON managed to make up the deficit on Maria Pavlova and has handed the lead over to Nuria SOTO in that 2nd and 3rd place battle. But here we go, and the Spanish are coming up on the Hungarian shoulders and have just taken the lead. So as you predicted, Paul.
Yeah, it is very good swim. Nuria SOTO comes back now on the final turn for Spain. This is a great display from the Spanish team. They are just alongside of congratulating their team, or encouraging the team, I should say. They haven't quite won it yet. Natalia MAMLINA is going for Russia, trying to close the gap here. She is coming back. Nuria SOTO has gone out very fast, but surely she will have enough to hold off the challenge of the Russian swimmer. It looks like it is going to be go to Spain, and here comes Nuria SOTO. It's going to be victory for the Spanish team. They are in first in 4:34.68. It's silver for Russia. MAMLINA in there. The Spanish team can hardly believe it. They are the European champions, and a great win there over the team from Russia. And here come the Hungarians now. They put their S5 swimmer in the last leg, and she has done a good enough job for them as she brings them home into the bronze medal position ahead of the team from Portugal.
Yeah, here we see the Portuguese now coming in to finish. It'll be great for them to swim in a relay team in a home event. We don't often see a Portuguese team, and sometimes we've alluded to it before when we're talking about relays. Sometimes you're limited to the swimmers you have available to you just to make that 34-point barrier, and that's what we've seen. When you have to use an S5 swimmer, you are always going to be at a slight disadvantage, unless of course your S5 swimmer is Daniel Diaz, as we see with the men. And there we are, the Portuguese coming in to finish in a time of 5 minutes and 47 seconds, which is 5 minutes and 35.91 seconds if the results are confirmed, which is a good 13 seconds quicker than their entry time, Paul.
Well, excellent stuff. They were encouraged all the way home there by the crowd here in Funchal. Vocal support for the whole nation. Well, it looks like the results may well be confirmed there, and if that is the case, then Spain will claim the European title. Great stuff there, and it was a very good swim from Spain. They were in contention all the way. Sarai GASCON bringing them into the lead, and Nuria SOTO retained that lead as MAMLINA tried to make inroads to the Spanish team, but could not quite make it in the closing stages.
There we see SOTO finish and the Spanish celebrate, and it's really difficult when you are that athlete that goes in chasing down from behind, not to overcook it down that first 50 meters. And then when we saw SOTO started to get caught up by Natalia MAMLINA, that was when we thought she might be tying up, but she managed to hold on.
Spain take the European title ahead of the Russian Federation, and Hungary take the bronze medal.